Officially, Salah and Van Dijk signed new contracts with Liverpool. The sum is simply impressive. PSG has serious problems. The club's bank accounts have been arrested. Mbappé is to blame for everything. Chelsea legend slammed Onana. All of this and more in today's episode. Hey everyone, welcome to our roundup of the top football news. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. If you've already subscribed, let's get started. Great news for Liverpool. The club has extended cooperation with two key players at once. The Reds officially announced the extension of Mohamed Salah's contract for 2 years. The player signed an agreement until the summer of 2027. According to The Telegraph, the 32-year-old Egyptian signed a new cooperation agreement with the Merseysiders on the same terms as the previous one. Salah's salary will remain at £20 million per year, or £400,000 per week, including performance bonuses. The clause is automatically activated if the midfielder scores 20 goals per season, and then he will receive approximately £25 million. Here's how Mo himself commented on the new agreement. "It's great. I've spent my best years here. I've played here for 8 seasons. I hope to spend all 10 years. I signed the contract because I believe we can win many big trophies together." Salah remains a key figure in the Reds' attack, demonstrating impressive scoring performance. This season he has 32 goals and 22 assists. Following Mohamed, Virgil van Dijk has also signed a new agreement with Liverpool, according to authoritative insider Fabrizio Romano. The 33-year-old Liverpool captain also signed a contract with the team until 2027, putting an end to all rumours about a move to Saudi Arabia or MLS. This is really good news for Liverpool fans, and we are moving on. Leroy Sané has found himself at the centre of transfer discussions as his future at Bayern Munich remains uncertain. The Munich club has offered the winger a new contract until 2028 with a salary of €10 million per year, which is significantly less than his current €20 million. However, thanks to bonuses, the player's total income could increase to €14 to €16 million. Despite his desire to stay at Bayern, Sané is open to negotiations with other clubs. Arsenal has long been monitoring the situation around the winger, as they need to strengthen their attack, and according to media reports, the German footballer is even ready to reduce his financial demands to move to London. Sané already has experience playing in the Premier League, which could make him an important element in Mikel Arteta's team. It was previously reported that Barcelona and Tottenham also showed interest in the player, but Arsenal looks like the main contender for his signature. At the same time, Bayern is actively working on extending his contract, and at the moment, the Munich club has the best chance of signing Sané, as the player is inclined to extend his contract. However, if an agreement is not reached, Arsenal may take advantage of the situation and complete the transfer. We will closely monitor the developments. Napoli has started the fight for the signature of Davide Frattesi from Inter and is ready to pay €35 to €40 million for the Italian midfielder. He has become an important player for the Nerazzurri, often coming off the bench and deciding the outcome of matches, as in the case of the winning goal against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Roma is also competing for Frattesi, but it is Napoli that is showing the most activity in negotiations, considering that the Neapolitans are planning a team rebuild after a less than stellar season. Signing Frattesi could add the necessary depth and quality in the centre of the field. The conflict between Kylian Mbappé and PSG is escalating. The forward's lawyer, Delphine Verheiden, stated that the club refused to pay €55 million, which includes the player's salary and bonuses for his last season with the team. In response, a judicial officer seized PSG's bank accounts. According to the lawyer, the club is trying to buy time, forcing Mbappé's side to go to the industrial tribunal. As a result, €55 million were seized from PSG's accounts, which became a significant step in this legal confrontation. This situation could have serious consequences for PSG, as financial difficulties could affect their ability to conduct transfer activities and maintain team stability. We await further developments. Thomas Müller, who is leaving Bayern Munich this summer after 25 years at the club, is not planning to retire. Turkish club Fenerbahçe, under the management of Jose Mourinho, is actively interested in signing the 36-year-old German. the club is ready to offer a contract under the 1+1 scheme, as well as a substantial fee to surpass offers from clubs in Saudi Arabia and MLS. Müller, who has played 37 matches this season, scoring 6 goals and providing 5 assists, remains an important player capable of influencing the game. Fenerbahçe sees him as an ideal candidate to strengthen their attack, especially after the possible departure of Dušan Tadić and Edin Dzeko. A move to Fenerbahçe could be a great opportunity for Müller to continue his career in a new environment, where he can remain a key player. At the same time, his experience and leadership qualities will be invaluable for the Turkish club, and it will be a great opportunity for Müller to work with Mourinho. Before the Europa League quarter-final matches, attention unexpectedly focused on a verbal conflict between Manchester United goalkeeper Andre Onana and former club player Nemanja Matić, who currently plays for Lyon. It all started with Onana's statement before the match that Manchester United is much better than Lyon. This provoked a reaction from Matić, who replied at the pre-match press conference, "When you are one of the worst goalkeepers in the history of Manchester United, you need to be more careful with your words." Matić also hinted that words from more legendary MU goalkeepers, such as Van der Sar, Schmeichel, or even De Gea, would have been more justified. Onana did not remain silent, stating that he had won trophies with the biggest club in the world, implying that Matić had failed to do so during his 5-year stay at MU. However, British journalists, including Sky Sports, conducted an analysis and found that in many respects, the Cameroonian goalkeeper is indeed inferior to his predecessors, such as De Gea and Van der Sar. This situation only added intrigue to the match between the teams, and they played out a crazy 2-2 draw. And what do you think? Onana became not only the worst player of MU according to ratings, but also the worst player of the entire match. Onana is directly to blame for the 2 goals scored by Lyon. It is not without reason that the Manchester bosses are seriously considering the return of De Gea to the Devils' camp. Ruben Amorim was asked after the draw with Lyon what he would say to Onana in the locker room. "I won't say anything. We have training. We will continue to work on this. Mistakes can happen to any player. Right now, I can't say anything to Andre that could help, but I am really confident in Andre. The team deserved a 1-goal advantage, but we have the return leg. We will try to win that match. This can happen if you play football. When one player makes a mistake, the whole team makes a mistake," said Amorim. Of course, I agree with the MU coach. Everyone can make a mistake, but not so often. What do you think of Onana's game in Manchester? Write in the comments. Real Madrid is actively seeking reinforcements in central defense after a series of injuries this season. One of the main candidates for transfer is William Saliba from Arsenal. The French centre-back has a contract with the London club until 2027, which complicates a potential move this summer. However, Real Madrid views Saliba as a long-term target and is willing to wait, as was the case with Kylian Mbappé. While Arsenal has no intention of parting ways with one of their key defenders, especially after his consistent performances this season, Real Madrid is prepared to offer €80 million for the player, which could force the Gunners to reconsider their position. That's it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Keep watching for more football action and have a wonderful day.